challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Simple and clean.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Next up, uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What are they thinking here? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Taking stock. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up, gets the jump in. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The pressure is so intense here. Fires off a whirlwind. Jump, they get the win by sustaining good corner pressure and not giving them any breathing room. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. Vit going on the offensive? Catches them dozing off. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Going in? Smart play with the throw. Lays down a whirlwind. Player experiencing burnout. Barely blocks the jump in. They're going for the super arc? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? They are really going at each other. That's not gonna hit. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Overhead. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Big opportunity coming. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Ooh, what a smart blow. Retaliate with the OD mixer. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Closing moments of the forward rush. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Flatline zone. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Medium kick. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or big trouble here? The stun is going to leave them defenseless. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Gets the jump in. Can't take the throw. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Okay, creating some space here. Fireball from very low. What's next here? Where is their opening? Goes for the drive rush there. Trying to read each other here? Pokes with a medium kick. Springs forward with the drive rush. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Who's going to start things off? Projectile to try and change the situation. Still very early in the round. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. All right, what's coming up next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Trying to read each other here? Holds out with the block. Takes them all the way to the corner. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to extend the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? A quick breather. Jumps in. Breaks the block with a throw. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. The path to a win looks very tough. All in with a rush! What'll happen here? Life lead is there, but experiencing burnout. So little life left. In there! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 chases them down. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Easily escapes. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach, or they time that just right to get the perfect parry? Checks them with a projectile. Life lead opens up. Where is their opening? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drop gets him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Can't tech the throw. Solid combo. Jump. Looking for a chance. Medium kick. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Took him to the perfect parry. Genius read. Max SA gauges. Unbelievable. Genius read with that throw escape. Knocked him out of the air. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that stick. Ooh, what a smart throw. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Drive rush. Roll forward, what a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? A jump? A parry? Lays down a whirlwind. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Super Arts on that throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Turns out, Player 1 goes off beat with the aerial rolling. Gets him with a Euro step.
Great Desert Storm!
They are not getting close to each other. What were they thinking? How did they read that throw? Whirlwind shot. Fireball sets up with the jump in. Ooh, what a smart throw. Things are very tense as this exchange continues. Who will set the bait at this range? Forward rush. A trade. Now what? Keeps him out. Turns out. Noticeable. Oh my, the throw tech. Starts with whirlwind. They are not getting close to each other. A jump in? Throw is denied. What a read. Jumps. Do they have what it takes? Get them in the air. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. The throw whips, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Jump. Burnout activates. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Opts for the throw. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. All right, what's coming up next? Neither of them willing to back off here. Oh, easy tech. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Experiencing burnout. Player 1 can build off this lead. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Going in a super arc? Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1, oh no, they're stunned. Good instinct to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh my, the throw tech. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Ah, genius read with that throw escape. In with the combo. A quick breather. Looking for a chance. Drive rush. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Fights back anti-air in the clutch. A jump in? Anticipated that throw. Both adds a bit of OD spice there. Looking for a hole. Getting it all on the drive rush. Will this super art do anything? Great vision flatline zone. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. Another rematch. These two are really getting into it. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. The jump in is denied. Throws him down. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Holds out with the block. Surprises them with a drive rush. From up above. Gets the knockdown, and now... Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Heats it up with a combo into super. Parries the projectile. The jump in is denied. Sticks the jump in. Fires off a whirlwind. Player 1 KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight!
Immediate jumping. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? The jump in catches them. Blocks it. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Experiencing burnout. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Ooh, what a smart throw. Knockdown and... Player delivers the pain right to their doorstep. What are they gonna do? Stuff. All in with a rush. Candice closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Rashid.
Fight! Round! Fight!
Coming through.
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Jump. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could all the throw connects. Player 1 has an empty drive pod, nothing but air. Anti-air in the clutch. Pokes with a kick. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Forward rush. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Whirlwind shot. Who will set the bait at this range? Drive rush. The pace quickens after trading hits. Betting it all on the drive rush. Player 2, huge chance after that wall splash. Oh, here we go. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. Blocks the drive reversal. A real test of nerve here. Wrecks them. Player with super art to show off what our PhD and fighters can do for you. Hits them down with a super. Now that's how
you take a round. That was catch as catch can, as you're gonna get in a fight.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Takes the chance to hurt him. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Drive gauge. Oh, in there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Solid throw tech. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Both fighters want to establish themselves early. They were right to be on guard there. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Deny! Springs forward with the drive rush. Quick breather. Player 1 holding. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Knockdown and player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Escapes with a reversal. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? One chance here may end this match. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Backstep KO! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
From above! Manages to block the jump-in attack. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Lays down a whirlwind. Blocks it. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Leading all in with a rush. There tries to act quickly, but with the attack. The throw missed. Anticipated that throw. Whirlwind shot. Sets up with the jump in. What? Oh my, the throw tech. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. The overhead. Links it. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. A jump in? Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. There is a raw super art incoming.
Prepare for turbulence. 3, 2, 1, and picture
What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike.
Rashid wins.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Are you serious? They had a read on that jump in the whole time? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Checks with the projectile. Player 1 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Next up, player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Takes a trip. Drive gauge finally recovers. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Knockdown. Can't tech the throw? Like they're going for the super art? Good parry here to try and make something happen. This is a critical point of the round. We're experiencing burnout. Player one, good heads-up play, going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player one with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps in. Is going on the offensive? Raids him from the sky. Drive reversal. Fires off a whirlwind. What'll happen here? Connects with medium kick. Medium kick hits. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Flashes the blue to stop it jumping. Doesn't touch the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Hero comes out on.
Fight. Round. Fight.
All with a no throw. Oh, burnout triggered. Ooh, what a smart throw. Getting up close and personal. Player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their soup. This is gonna hurt. Medium kick into. Both sides getting ready. Forward rush. Excellent block. Baits out the low kick. Whirlwind shot. Plenty of them. He stars out. Rashid's gonna start dealing. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Good parry. All in with a rush. What's next? Starts with whirlwind. Okay, nobody blink. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Both some throws them. Rashid's looking for something with Kisara. A reaction shot. I can't believe it. Player two is in a very good spot. Drive it back misses. They can't get hit here. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. 20 seconds to go. The end's in sight. Water opens them right up. Player
Rashid
two
wins.
comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Lots of aggression from both sides. Oh! Player one is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. What are they thinking here? Frozen. What's next? All that effort for so little payoff. Sticks the combo, gets him. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Medium kick hits. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one has an empty drive hit. Low heavy. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump. Hits the drive! Activate the star to get some help on the field. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player one has depleted their drive lead, but they are still within range to win this. Oh, that's how you close it out. What a beast! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Hero comes out.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Start flush anti-air. Jumps up. Ooh, what a smart throw. Big throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player one is looking at a grim situation. Sets up with the jump in. Hits the drive. Both sides getting ready. Dangerous range here. Blanka-chan's on the move. Hogs nothing but air. Player one is in burnout state. Forward rush. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Comes off the tank and scores the win. Player
Rashid
2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, what a smart throw. Medium kick hits. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. All right, what's coming up next? Just out of range for that throw. Grabs him. Knife lead opens up. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Taking stock. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Blocks the impact. The throw whips. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to kick. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Experiencing burnout. Doesn't miss a beat. Fires off a whirlwind. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. What'll happen here? Player 1 will have to deal with this drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. They're backed up into the corner. Player 1 is dominating this match. KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Oh, they haven't gotten their fill just yet. We're running it back. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the game. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meters. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Starts off zoning with fireballs. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Caught in the crossover. Picks the drive reversal. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Fires off a whirlwind. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 will have to big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? From up above. Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. Going in, player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Goes for the rush. Doing some quick planning? Player just goes for it at this range. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Breaks the block with a throw. How can they steal this win in such a precarious situation? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Going in? Nice parry. Low heavy. Right all in with a rush. What's next? Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Starts with the jump in. The low heavy hits. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The jump in catches them. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Backstep rolling attack. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. In with a backstep roll. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Going in. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Lays down a whirlwind. Doing some quick planning, springs forward with the drive rush. Medium kick hits. A parry?
Just goes for it at this range.
Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Nice parry.
They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is blitzing.
Player 1 needs to use odds for the critical art.
Burning all 3 bars for the ground shame cannonball. Unleashing the beast.
Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Oh, stun! Bad news is on the way. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Holds out with the block. Grabs him. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fire attack. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. What are they thinking here? Stops the attack by using a drive parry. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Sticks the combo, checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Life lead opens up. Taking stock. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fires off a whirlwind. Connects with medium kick. Sticks the combo. Medium kick. Player 2 can't use any drop. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Set the bomb off to shake them up. Medium, burnout activates. What'll happen here? You get them with a Euro step. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 1 needs to use the front of the corner here. Oh no, they're stunned. Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. Who's gonna take it? Blanka-chan's on the move. Player 1 with the rhythm uses that wall pressure. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Jumps in. Oh, they're in the court. Anticipated that throw. Anti-air in the clutch. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Pushes the envelope with the OD spinning mixer. Getting up close and first burn out, but they may have a plan here.
Great Desert Storm!
Oh yeah. Carries the fireball. into forward throw, laying the pressure on Thick. Player 2 wrecks them. Overhead, but it won't work. Keeps them out. What are they gonna do? The next all in with a rush. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. It is over. Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hopes with a medium kick. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Overhead. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes a trip. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Player 1 chases them down. Goes for the drive rush there. Absorbs the punish counter, gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Blocks the overhead. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch in the corner. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Burnout activates. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Hopes with a meaty burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Barely blocks the jump in. Player all the throw connects. A quick breather. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Jumps. Full drive on deck. Forward rush. What a drive rush. Let's get all in with a rush. We're betting it all on the drive rush. Play burnout, but they may have a plan here. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. Flatline them. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Projectile to try and change the situation. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. Oh, easy tech. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Surprises them with a drive rush. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. This is gonna be bad news. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 1 has depleted their drive game, but in there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. The fighters continue to check each other, experiencing burnout. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a drill. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Barely blocks the jump in. Fires off a whirlwind. Oh, burnout triggered.
This is a good spot to use the super.
They're not dead.
This fight's not over.
Player 2 will need to use their meter here wisely. One chance here may end this match. OD Whirlwinds are up again. Both fighters planning something? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Starts with Whirlwind. Time to reassess the situation. Pokes with a medium kick. Lays down a Whirlwind. Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in. Jumps up. Fires off a whirlwind. Burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 is in burnout. Clutch anti-air. Player 1 can't let this simmer. In with the cross-up. Medium kick. What are they gonna do? Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Whirlwind shot. Gets into perfect fireball range. Starts with whirlwind. Not in range for the throw. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is gets him with a Euro step.
Rashid looking for something with Kisara.
Excellent lead. Player 2 is in a very wild set and waiting for this opening. Oh, the drive, what a finish! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Honda.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Anticipates the overhead. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Parries the attack and that attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Surprises them with a drive rush. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Okay, they trade hits. This fight is just underway. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Activate Kisara to get some help on the field. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for... burnout activates. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Delivers the pain right to the torso. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Here comes the corner pressure. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. The next touch, mid-drive rush. What are they gonna do? Sticks out a kick. There's a closes it out.
Rashid.
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Pokes with a medium kick. Spirits are lifted. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Holds out with the block. Feeling out the spacing. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Springs forward with the drive rush. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Anything could happen here. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Lays down a whirlwind. Activates the star to get some help on the field. They're at the center of the stage. Gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. That's a counter. You've got to be mindful of reach. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Goes for the level 1 super. A quick breather. Can they keep on him? Lays down a whirlwind. Looking for a chance, charges forward. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Ooh, what a smart blow. Going in. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space. The big low heavy turns out. Player 2 can't use any drive, gets the counter hit and the win.
Now as catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Fires off a whirlwind. Blocks the low heavy. They timed that just right to get the perfect pair. Lots of aggression from both sides. Goes for the drive rush there. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. Solid combo. Goes for the super art. Takes a trip. Player 1, this is a huge chance to make a feel it. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown and each hit is so important. Drive run tags them and takes the W. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? From up above. Sumo Spirit. Pokes with a medium kick. Connects with medium kick. Breaks the block with a throw. Takes a trip. Looking for a chance. A trade, but they're not meets the jump in with a perfect parry. A quick breather. They're laying into each other. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player corrects them. In there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Fireball from very long range. What's next here? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. What are they thinking here? Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. The jump in catches them. Sticks the combo. A All right, what's coming up next? Hold your breath.
The punish counter gives them a great opening here. The kid gets them.
Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Spirits are lifted. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Cannon blossom.
Going in, player one will look to apply pressure here. Pokes with a medium kick.
Launches them.
Player one ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Player one is dominant.
Will that parry change the momentum of this match?
What'll happen here?
Are you serious? They had a read on that jumping the whole time?
You see that?
Slipped through the opening for the KO.
Honda
Who
wins.
could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
Are these two gonna fight forever?
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Where is their opening? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jump, knockdown. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Fires off a whirlwind. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. They need KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Medium kick hits. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? The cyclone hits. Now he takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Still scrapping for control of the space. Jump. Spirits are lifted. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Oh, could be the start of something. Connects with medium kick. Lays down a whirlwind. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
100 hands? It's a good spot
To use the super.
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Are we gonna see a comeback? This could lead to some big damage. Player two has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. They back down to regroup. This may be the whiffs. They're wide open. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Harry connects.
Medium kick. Doesn't miss a beat. Barely blocks the jump in. This may be it. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Player two
Needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. We're betting a call on the drive rush.
sees the overhead coming.
Sticks out a kick. Player one is in a very good spot now.
Drive rush. They were waiting for it. Player two is dangerously close to running out of drive.
Snap! Headbutt!
Perfection.
Player one with the rhythm owning that. Rashid looking for something with Bizarro. Player one needs to take advantage of his gauge disparity.
Excellent read.
Dangerous range here.
Forward rush. Oh, the throw connects. Amazing.
Whirlwind shot.
Rushes in.
Breaks in.
Quick medium poke. What are they gonna do? Finds the target. There's a burnout.
Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Drive it back misses. They are done. Player
Rashid
2
wins.
was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Fires off a whirlwind. Checks with a medium kick. Lays down a whirlwind. Will gain control of the match in the early going.
Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Who's it gonna be? Checks with a projectile. Who's gonna break the silence first? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Both sides looking for an opening. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Halfway through the round now. Expect to see both fighters take it to the next level. We're at the halfway point of the round, and both fighters should be well past the warm-up phase. Checks with a projectile. They trade hits, and now... Goes for the drive rush there. There's only 20 seconds remaining. Time's the only thing moving here. Not much time left in this round. This is the range they timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense, and that attack ends it. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they drive rush to keep it going. Player sorry, that good. Here comes the rude dance. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Fires off a whirlwind. They exchange blows. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. The next touch may decide this round. What a finish! Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Knockdown. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Blocks the jump in. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. Taking stock. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for the big play does it. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Amigo, vai pra essas meninas só vem lá.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Sticks the combo. Lethal throw. You can't let him close in like that. Player 1 will need experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Gets the combo. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Medium. Oh, in with the rush. Oh, they're in the corner. That throw was huge. Jumps. Oh my God, they just choked it up. What a finish.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Bad bombers.
Starts things off with
Yeah,
a jump
we
in.
can defend
The
that.
last round. It's now or never. Still plenty of time left. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Connects with the throw. Lays down a whirlwind. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Springs forward with the drive rush. Not much movement, but the thinking caps a forward rush. They decide to take a breather to regroup. The engagement here will have a huge rushes in. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. The pace of the round links it. Ooh, you never know. Throw is denied. What a read. Who will set the bait at this range? Blossom into orbit. 100 hands. Betting it all on the drive rush. Whirlwind shot. Escapes the corner. Starts with whirlwind. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Dangerous range here. They're running out of time. Stars out. Rashid's gonna start stealing. Almost out of time. Up for the level 2 super. This could really hurt. Player 2, cross that off. No way they did that. The super hit. It's gonna be enough to kill. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed.
You were deposit my goose.
Straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback.
Putain, sorti, mon a essayé de manger pendant ce temps, mon petit travail, on peut comparer.
Forward with the drive rush.
Manche pas fou bouchon dans bail ça, attendez, mais bail comme moi ici pas concerné autant de faire sport.
The low kick connects. Drive rush. Gets in their face. We're near the end of the round. Either fighter pull a rabbit out of the package, throws up to negate the block. Life lead opens up. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1 they can't squander this punish that comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Fight!
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Gets the knockdown, and now? Cannon blast him. Both fighters planning something? Our fighters charges forward. Goes for the throw. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Barry fires off a whirlwind. Their will to win is really being tested here. Big opportunity now in this corner. Lays down a whirlwind. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Jumps up. A parry? The low kick hits. Distantly just closes it out. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Uses this big time that just right to get the perfect pair. Projectile to try and change the situation. Goes for the drive rush there. The comeback's gonna be tough now.
Can they do it? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Next hit will end the round. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Shoots off a fireball up close. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. All right, well, KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Cannon blossom. Knockdown and experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. One fighter's drive gauge is just springs forward with the drive rush. Both drive rush to keep it going. They return to center stage. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Super Art connects with the throw. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Starts with world low heavies. Oh my God! All in with a rush. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. He stars out. Rashid's gonna start stealing. Gotta do better than that. Player 1 can't let the drive impact misses. Only a little bit of what a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
The hero comes out on top.
Fight. Round. Fight.
What an opening statement there. Ooh, what a smart throw. Liftoff! Player 1 is in a very good spot now. The low kick hits. Overhead, but it won't work. Clutch, anti-air. Jump! This may turn into a big chance. Zoom up and whiffs. They're wide open. Player 1, the low. Oh, this is a great flatline zone. Player 1, straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. I don't even think they care that others called next. We're getting back into it. A parry? Pokes with a medium kick. Anything off the smash? Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Player 1 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Taking stock. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Parries the attack. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Life lead opens up. The jump in is denied. Experiencing burnout. In there! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Who'll gain control of the map, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Smart play with the throw. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive reflex. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Super Art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Gotta do better than that. Overhead attack. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. No! Critical art now? Oicho throw. You can't let him. You need guts to pull that off. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Parries the attack. The low heavy hits. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Definitely shuts out the jump. Takes the chance to hurt him. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. From up above. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Timely side KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Okay, creating some space here. Grabs and throws them away. Both fighters planning something? Burnout activates. That's a counter. Going in? Oh, the throw connects. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 2 has a full drive gauge but is on the brink of death. They're in range. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Turning it right up with a super. Excellent read. Player 2 can't let this simmer. What? Super hit. Flatline zone. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Well-timed command throw there. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Decides to buff up while they can. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Had the radar up and running. Shoots off a fireball up close. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Oh yeah. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Olivier Whirlwind to up the ante. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. What'll happen here? Nice parry. The low kick hits. A parry? Reversal. Time to reassess the situation. Clint reads the jump in perfectly. Solid anti-air. Too far for the throw to connect. Big drive gap. Denied. Keep cool and lock them out. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Closes it out. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Oicho! Did well to get the buff in there. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. No go for the throw. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? This is the range. Will this super up connect? Goes for the level 1 super. Ah, burnout activated. Medium kick hits. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 2 has depleted their drive, but they are still within range to win this round. That's a smart decision there. The chip damage was enough.
That's right.
Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
Spirits are lifted. You will gain control of the match in the early going. Medium kick. Lays down a whirlwind. A quick breather. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Their spacing is so on point right now. But burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Jump reads the jump in perfectly. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Wrecks them. 100-hand slap. Player 1 with knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Wraps it up with a throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
The hero comes out on top.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. It's time for both connects with the throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Low heavy. Plenty of health. Full gauge it. Links it. Looking for a hole. Starts with whirlwind. Jump. All in with a rush. Arabian Cyclone hits the mark. But willing to risk it for the overdrive. Ooh, rushes in. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. A jump in. Noticeable life lead. It's a big. It's time to bust this out. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. They are done. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.